friends. If you're new here, my name is Allison and I am the self-proclaimed priestess of Wonderland, and I'm here to encourage you to put on and readjust your crown and be the king, queen, priestess of your own world, to take care of yourself, to nurture yourself, to connect with yourself. And in these moon energy report videos, we will talk about the current week and the energy of the moon and the zodiac that we will be flowing throughout the week. We are following along in the Just a Phase moon planner, and we are going to just take a few minutes to take a deep breath, to recite a mantra with a mala 108 times. This is something quick and easy for you to do to help start your week off with intention and with grounded and centeredness. It only takes a few minutes. We are also going to connect with a specific chakra for the week and choose a chakra oracle card for the collective and the community here. And we will also choose a random oracle card to connect with for the week. And this helps us to really just start the week off with intention and connect. So I will leave you with future Allison, and I hope that you come along and start your week with us. Grab a cozy beverage, take a deep breath, roll your shoulders back, and start the week off with intention. The Just a Phase Moon Planner gives you all of the information that you need to learn about the moon phases and to start following along with the moon. This includes zodiac information and seasonal information. Every month starts on the new moon and provides activities as well as space to set intentions and plenty of blank space. Weekly vertical spreads provide plenty of room to plan your day as well as set intentions and pull weekly cards. Full moon information as well as more activities and more blank space to create the month and make it as creative and unique as you are. Join a community of fellow moon lovers to discuss, plan, dream, set intentions, and to share your experience. Together, at the end of the year, we will reflect on the entire year and start planning for the year ahead. All of this is getting into flow with the cycle of the seasons, the year, the moon phases, as well as your own personal birth chart and cycle. Order your copy of the Just a Phase Moon Planner today to finish out the rest of 2022 by getting in touch with yourself and the moon. Hello, good morning friends, and happy Moonday. Cheers to a full moon week. Let me know if you're hanging out in the live chat what you're drinking today. I am drinking a hot beverage for the first time in a very long time, despite the heat wave that I am going through in my area. So I just needed to document this moment. I've actually been letting it sit for a while because it was way too hot to drink earlier, but cheers to anyone who's watching now, or comment below if you're watching this later what you are drinking. I'm having some chai tea. I was just really in the mood for some chai tea this morning, so it's happening. Probably by the end of this video, my face will be really red. So, are you ready for a full moon week? How are you feeling? I'm going to take a few moments to color in the moon phases while we're talking here, because I'm just kind of curious how everybody is feeling, what your energy feels like. Are you noticing a pattern with the moon phases and all of that? So Scorpio took me for a wild ride, so I'm curious if anybody in the comments below relates to having a crazy time during Scorpio moon. I do know that there's a member in our community that feels great on Scorpio moon. So is there a different zodiac sign that you kind of struggle with, and maybe discussing it together will help come up with ways to combat it. I've kind of, because I have like figured out my own, I just don't plan to do like very structured things on Scorpio days or any water day in general. So that just didn't work out for me this time, and maybe I just have to just allow that sadness and darkness that creeps up to just be there and have that be a day that I'm feeling sad. We can't be happy all the time. So I'm just curious in if anybody's interested in starting this discussion with me. But let's color in the moon phases. So we've got a full moon on Wednesday, a full moon in Capricorn. I'm just going to use a light blue pencil because I feel like that has Capricorn-ish energy, like wintry kind of energy. So because we have the full moon here, we have a waxing gibbous moon on this side. So the majority of what you're leaving the majority of this moon white because we are so close to the full moon here. So I'm just coloring in the left side, just like a little sliver on the left side of the moon for Monday and Tuesday, because we've got waxing gibbous moons here. And then you'll do the opposite on the other side. I thought I had my sharpener right here. On the other side of the full moon, you're going to do the opposite. The sliver is going to begin to appear on the right side of the moon. So I'm just putting like just one little line there on the Aquarius moon. That's all. And then you just gradually make that bigger, because once we move into next week, we will have a last quarter moon. So by the time you get to Sunday here, I'm almost coloring in halfway, but not really. So I like this practice. Let me know. I'm asking for so much information in the comments here, but commenting and liking helps boost the video and put it up a little bit higher, and recommend it more. But also I'm completing the 2023 planner. So as I'm nearing the end, I just want to make any tweaks that I need to. And one of those things that, because I have a feeling that like not everybody likes to color in the moon. So I'm just kind of curious how you feel about it. I like having that practice. It just helps me just like, I like quick and easy things that like bring me some sort of peace and calm every day. So coloring in the moon phases is one of those things for me. So I enjoy it, but I know not everybody does, and that was one of the things that they suggested, and I just loved that idea. But let me know what you guys think about it, or you can send me a message privately. You don't have to comment here. I also kind of do a lot more of discussing of things going on with the making of the planner in the Discord channel, so definitely make sure that you're joining that. Because I kind of post things like images of things. Hey, what do you think about this? I just recently revealed the cover for the second time because I've totally changed the cover. So if you're interested in the process of creating the planner, I would highly recommend joining the Discord, because it's not something I really feel comfortable sharing on Facebook. So this week we have a full moon week. It's a full moon in Capricorn. Capricorn is an earth sign, so we are going to be working with the root chakra today, and the mantra LAM, L-A-M. And I just kind of chose the Everyday Witch Oracle to work with, just because it's a very down-to-earth, practical, gives you tips and tricks to incorporate into your day or life, and it just felt kind of Capricorn energy. Solfeggio frequency that we are using is 396 hertz. So, you might want to take a sip of your warm beverage if you've got one. Take a deep breath. Lam, 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 Okay, so I hope that helps bring you grounded and centered. I really feel that like pulling downwards when I use the Lam mantra. So I hope you enjoy doing these mantras with me to start off your week. Let's get a root chakra card for us. I have the book along with me because just in case we've been getting a lot of the same cards lately, so I just thought that we could add a little bit of extra information, especially because I feel like when the same cards come up over and over again, it's a sign that like we really need to hear that message, and that like maybe we didn't get it the first time. So can we have a root chakra card? inner well. Focus. Tap into your inner well of strength and draw from your inner reservoir. Why is this not focusing? There we go. Inner reservoir of divine power. You have everything you need within you, awaiting your remembrance, exploration, excavation, and ultimately your mastery. Confidently claim your unique power and gifts in this world and ground into the truth that you are held, supported, and safe in the arms of a loving universe. The crystal they recommend for this energy is onyx, and the herb is dandelion. Love dandelion root. Dandy Blend is a really wonderful beverage that's made from dandelion and chicory roots, and it tastes exactly like coffee. I'm not joking. So let's see what the additional message in the book is here. And this is card number 9. So the key words are release, introspection, and support. Many of us are called to journey inward, to dig deep and create harmony at the very core of our being so that it may radiate outward and manifest in the world. Within you, there is a well of love, courage, and strength. When you experience the magic of your inner well, allow Spirit to reveal to you its wisdom. Let the energy of Source protect you as you begin journeying into the depths of your being. Release any negativity that does not serve you. As you make space for things that do, rest in the wisdom that you are held, nourished, and supported at all times. In flow with the universe and on your intended path. Surrender any doubt that prevents you from walking your soul's path with confidence. Bring your attention to the well of energy that resides within you. This is where true power and resilience dwells, at the very core of who you are. No one can take this strength and power from you. Drink from this well with love, safety, security, and comfort. You came into this life with all the courage and strength you need to walk your path with grace and courage. Ask yourself, do you often hide your power or surrender to self-doubt? Do you have the courage to journey inward into the depths of your being? What qualities are you hoping to find there? Those are really great journaling questions. So I will post these questions if anybody would like to join me in journaling those questions this week. I'll post them in the Facebook group and in the Discord. So no matter which one you are connected to, you will find it there. So now let's jump into the energy of this week. So Monday morning, we are here in Sagittarius. I was so grateful to move into Sagittarius after being in Scorpio. I was really struggling it was like Friday and Saturday. I kind of felt the shift Saturday night, and I was like, oh my God, thank God. Thank God. I was really like not okay. It's one of the reasons why I did not stream on Saturday night, which I usually do. So it looks like we've been streaming Tuesday and Saturday. That's just for whatever reason working out with my schedule right now. But my schedule changes so frequently that it's not going to be permanent, but we're still going to have every Tuesday. So I would love for you to join me on Tuesday. So Sagittarius energy it's kind of like hopeful energy, which is the opposite of Scorpio for me, because I think just with Scorpio energy, I just get stuck in the darkness, and it's just tough for me to move out of it. So if anything, I'm just going to remind myself, just wait. Sagittarius is coming next, because Sagittarius just does feel hopeful. And I know I feel like a broken record when I'm saying these things, So if there's anything that you would be more interested in these moon videos, because I feel like I just say the same thing over and over again, which I do, because I say the same thing about Sagittarius, which is Sagittarius season is at the end of the year. So you're reflecting on the previous year, and you're also projecting and looking forward to the upcoming year. Sagittarius is on the search for truth. Their symbol is the arrow, and they've got their sight on something, and they're aiming for it, and it's travel, it's adventure, but it's also this quest for knowledge, and having that like projection on the upcoming year, like where do you want to go, what are you questing. And I do have a lot of Sagittarius in my personal chart, so this might be one of the reasons why I feel so connected to this energy, but it makes me feel hopeful. The idea of looking towards the future makes me feel hopeful. Like, I'm not feeling okay now, but in the future I will feel better. So we have that kind of energy for Monday. We'll be feeling that all through Monday, because we won't move into Capricorn until 5:01 a.m. on Tuesday morning. So that's going to put us into our full moon energy. Full moon is happening on 2:37 p.m. Wednesday afternoon. That's Eastern time. I believe on your monthly calendar that 2:37 is showing up on Tuesday, but I double checked. It's Wednesday, 2:37 p.m. is when the moon is 100% full. So this might mean that you want to celebrate Tuesday evening. In that case, I will be doing our regular Tuesday tarot stream on Twitch if you would like to join us there. Or you might choose to do your full moon ritual, whatever it is that you normally do, on Wednesday evening. So you could or you could do it at 2:37 p.m. in the afternoon. I don't know why I always feel like I need to do it at night. But there's absolutely no reason that you can't do it in the middle of the afternoon, especially since it's going to be in the middle of the afternoon. I'm just bringing that up in case you've ever thought about doing something in the afternoon, and I say why not do whatever feels right to you. So the Capricorn energy is we're illuminating your accomplishments. A Capricorn new moon is more about setting goals and figuring out what it is that you want to achieve. But this full moon is illuminating everything that you've accomplished so far. So that's why we have given you these gold stars. You might want to start making your list that we have provided for you with the full moon information. You want to start listing all of the things that you've accomplished since Capricorn season, which Capricorn season technically starts at the end of December, but this could be everything that you've accomplished since January, since you set intentions either on the mid-December full moon or new moon or whatever the first new moon in January was. If you have a Capricorn sun, these are all of the things that you have set since your birthday. So I mean, a lot of times we do some reflection on our birthday when, no matter what time of year that is. On your birthday, you're wow, I'm 1 year older. What is this next year going to look like? And in the same way that we look at a new year in January, it's just these things happen to be around the same time. So whether you're a Capricorn sun or not, you can create this list and check in to see how that makes you feel. Especially because we do have, when we're setting intentions, we want to get down to the bottom of those negative thoughts that just pop into our head. If you're scared of this, I personally have issues with fear of success. So these are things that I want to work through and continue to like chisel down and figure out get to the core of them, get to the bottom of them, so that I can like uproot them and have them not be affecting and blocking and sabotaging my accomplishments. So those are some things to kind of, because again, the full moon is shedding light on things. It's shining a light, shining a spotlight on things. So these might be negative things that you want to like take a look at and decide that you want to release that during the waning moon cycle, which will be happening after the full moon. So I would love to hear any of your accomplishments. If you would like to share those in the Facebook group or the Discord, I will most certainly probably share some of my accomplishments. And this is a really great exercise to do, even if you feel like you haven't accomplished anything, because a lot of times like the things that haven't worked out are the things that kind of like stand out to us. But this is your opportunity to not be looking at your faults or what didn't work out. We are looking specifically at things that did work out. And this could be anything. It doesn't have to be this big, like, I got a raise and a promotion, and it doesn't have to be these huge things. It can be something little, like I've committed to following the moon for the past 6 months. Like that's any commitment. If you changed your diet or stuck to your exercise routine, or you found a beverage that like makes you feel good and is healthy for you, anything like this can be anything that you are proud of, and even the small things. So put your gold stars everywhere, even on your forehead, because you are a star and you are worth celebrating. What do I do with my stars? I want to put a star on my forehead. Oh, I had another sheet of stars too. So put your gold stars everywhere, and be sure to share it in the group so that we all can celebrate with you and support each other and lift each other up. So Capricorn full moons are a little different than Capricorn new moons. I feel this pressure on Capricorn new moons, like, okay, we've got to do this, we've got to achieve it. But once it gets to the like actual celebrating part of it, I'm kind of okay with that. So when we'll stay in Capricorn energy until Thursday morning. So that's why I would recommend like a Tuesday or Wednesday evening, because we're shifting out of Capricorn Thursday morning, and so that'll be 4:14 a.m. Eastern time. We're moving into Aquarius. And the reason I say that, I mention these things, is because I find that especially that we've had a lot of moons this year that the moon is full at, like, for example, 2:37 p.m. in Capricorn, and then at 3 o'clock it'll shift into Aquarius. So that only gives you like 20 more minutes of that energy. So in that case, I would recommend celebrating on a Tuesday evening, but because we are kind of hanging out in Capricorn for a little while, you could really do either Tuesday or Wednesday, if that makes sense. So Aquarius energy, this is like shifting from Capricorn season to Aquarius season, is like you've already started your new things, your new ideas. You've already taken your first step towards your goals. And Aquarius is like, well, how do we really make this happen? If this isn't working, how do we tweak it? How do we change it? How do we think outside of the box and really like make this thing happen? So Thursday and Friday might be a time to figure out how you're going to release the things, because now we've moved into the waning portion of the moon cycle. So how are we releasing the things that we want to let go of? How are we going to continue to move forward? And that involves releasing and making room for things to come in, for new things to come in. We have to let go of the old for new things to come in. So Aquarius energy is air, so this is like wisdom, knowledge, new ideas, And then Saturday morning, early. So we're having a lot of shifts really early in the morning. So when you go to bed at night, you might be feeling totally different when you wake up in the morning, because the energy has shifted overnight or in the wee hours of the morning. Because for those of you on the West Coast, that's really going to be early in the morning. So Saturday morning at 4:18 a.m. we move into Pisces. So this is water energy again. This is emotional, spiritual, dreamy energy. My key word for Pisces is understand, because it is the last zodiac sign of the zodiac year, and in that sense it encompasses all of the other elements and characteristics of all of the other signs. So Pisces is your empath. Pisces understands and feels how everybody else is feeling. I like to focus on dreamy, especially when we have a lot of this energy here. This is a lot of like thinking, doing, growing towards your dreams and towards the things that like you envision. Like, how do you envision your ideal life, your ideal day? How do we make those things happen? And it takes being able to visualize and really see it so that you're able to manifest it. So that your brain knows what it is, what it looks like, what it is that you are going for. And I like having a Pisces weekend, because that's like, I don't know, just like your typical day off. I usually work on weekends, but it's like, it's a good, Pisces days are really good days for massage or divination or just playing in the water, encompassing some sort of water element into your weekend. That is always fun. So this week we have all of the elements represented here. We start off the week with fire. This is going to give you action and motivation. It's a great place to start on a Monday. Then we move into earth energy. This is foundation and building, and in this case, celebrating our accomplishments. Then we move into the air energy. This is wisdom, knowledge, mental activity. And then we splash into water at the end of the week. So let's see what everyday magic card we have come up for us. Can we have an everyday magic card for the week of July 11th through the 17th, our full moon in Capricorn week? Make a move. I don't know why it's not focusing that well anymore. Alrighty, what does this? I'm going to guess this is a water card because they're standing in water. Yes, make a move, 86. And it's got those fish jumping, so I feel like this might be like going with the flow. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's important to keep moving. This is true in the literal sense because the body functions best when it gets a certain amount of exercise. And it is true in the metaphysical sense. If we don't keep moving forward in our lives, our only other choice are to go backwards, rarely a good idea, or to stay still, which may work for a while, but it is no more healthy for the spirit than staying still all the time is healthy for the body. As witches, our goal is to become the best human beings or witches that we can be. That means continuing to grow and change and learn, and that means moving forward, even if it is just a little bit at a time. And the goal of following the moon is to be able to flow and change and shift and grow with ease instead of having it be a struggle and restrictive, and it's the idea is to get in flow. So the action that she recommends is water is all about change and movement. The only water that isn't moving is stagnant, and usually that's a bad thing, both for the water and for everything that depends on it. Make sure you aren't just sitting still. Get up and do some form of exercise today, whether it's walking, biking, dancing, or even cleaning the house. Yes, that counts. I count cleaning the house as exercise as well. Then think about your goals and aspirations and do one thing, no matter how small, that moves you closer to achieving them. I love this for a Capricorn moon energy. So the divination, this card is probably a not so subtle hint to get off your butt. Have you been spending a lot of time sitting in one place, maybe in front of the TV or the computer? Get up. Move around, do something, accomplish a task, any task, or maybe this issue is deeper than just daily inertia. Are you actively working or creating positive change and forward movement in your life? If not, this card is undoubtedly the universe telling you to stop stalling and just do it. Not tomorrow, not next week, not today, make a move. I really love this card for the Capricorn energy or the Capricorn full moon energy, because if you've read your full moon description here already, I also recommend adding things to this list that you haven't accomplished yet so that you can continue to work on them and add your gold star to it later. So the fact that it recommends to take one task and do it today, I think that you should take a task from this list that you haven't checked off, you haven't put your gold star on yet, and do it. Make a move. The magic part of this, let's see what it says. If you want to move forward but are feeling stuck, don't worry. It happens to all of us from time to time. Use the power of water to help you get moving again. Fill a shallow bowl halfway with water. Light a blue or white candle and face the west if you can. This is a good one to do on the full moon if the timing works out. But you can always visualize the moonlight shining on the water if you can't have the real thing. Or use the light from the candle to substitute the light from the moon. Gaze at the light on the water and think about how the moon goes through its changing phases every month. From dark to full and back again to dark, waxing, waning, and the rhythm of the universe. Then think about your life and what you want to achieve. Put your fingers lightly in the water and swirl it in a clockwise direction. Say, power of water, help me to become less stuck and more fluid. Help me to grow in energy every day, moving purposefully toward my goals, drawing on your power and the power of the moon. Help me to move forward in any and all positive ways. So mote it be. Then flick the water on your fingers in the general direction of the moon and gaze at the movement of the water in the bowl until you are ready to rejoin the world. What a beautiful exercise. So I will share this in the Facebook group and the Discord as well. And I had a thought. One of the things I wanted to mention about, since after the full moon we are switching from waxing to waning. I personally I like waning energy compared to waxing, even though it is nice to have a lot of energy, that energy building and growing. I just find that waxing energy makes me feel all this pressure, like I have to get things done, I have to do it now. Whereas after the full moon, when we switch to that waning phases, I just get this sense of relief, like, okay, I can just do what I can with the energy that I have. I just feel a sense of relief, and there's not this pressure building. But that's not an excuse, especially this close to the full moon, to just put things off until next month. I would recommend, at least from the full moon to the last quarter, to still use this energy, to still get things done, to still check things off your list, especially with the Capricorn full moon energy. Like, still continue to move and work towards your goals. And then from the last quarter to the dark moon, that's when you start winding down and decreasing your energy and allowing yourself more rest and more relaxation and planning and moving things to the next moon cycle. But this week with a full moon, this is like getting things done. We're starting off with the fire energy, getting things done, checking things off your list with the Capricorn energy, rearranging how you might be doing things with the Aquarius energy, and then maybe taking a break on the weekend with the Pisces energy. But we still have a lot of energy available to us, and then into the middle of next week too. This is also a good time to start throwing stuff in the freezer, prepping the things that you need to prep for the darker times of the month. So I think that's all I have for you today. So we have make a move and the inner well. I love the combination of these two together. Again, I'll have more information in those Facebook posts for you. And if you want to do any of the exercise or the journaling questions that they mentioned there. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful full moon week. And if you haven't already, please check out the new ASMR video that I recently put up. Just a few things about it. There's two versions. One has music and one does not. The one with music I was almost about to take down because there are some points where the music is too loud compared to the ASMR portion of it. And I was going to take it down because I was like, oh, you're supposed to be getting the like ASMR benefits of it. However, I allowed myself to listen to it all the way through from start to finish. And while, yes, sometimes the music like does block out that ASMR part, those were portions that I was really able to like drop into the meditation part and have my mind and messages from the divine to come in and come through, which really surprised me. And that's why I'm going to keep it up. And it seems to be the more popular one. I don't know if it's just coming up first on people's searches or that's how people are finding it, but more people are watching the one with music. And I hope that it doesn't deter them because they're not hearing my voice as much or not hearing the ASMR as much. But I found that when I really let myself get into a deep meditation there, it blew my way. It blew my mind because originally I listened to the one without audio all the way through before bed one night, and I went onto another planet. I went to Wonderland. I was there, and I really, really needed that healing and that chakra clearing, which this blew my mind because I don't know why I never thought to do this before, even for my own benefit. I hope that you are benefiting from these videos as well, but if not, let me know because I'll just make it for myself because I can't believe, like, I can do Reiki on myself and clear my chakras on my own, but this was so different. It was incredible. I had a wonderful, healing, incredible experience from it. So I recommend listening to both of them. I was going to take the music one down because it blocks out a lot, but I found that I still went on a journey and deep into meditation, even during those times that the music was a little bit louder than what that you were supposed to be listening to. So I recommend listening to both of them and seeing how you feel, and maybe listening to the one with music when you are wanting to like go into a meditation and see like your own thoughts that come up, the own things, the wisdom from the universe that comes in for you, and then using the no music one as a healing session, as a full body healing session, because that is certainly what I got out of it, and it was incredible. So I hope you're enjoying those. I know I have a lot of technical things to work on, and I will try to practice and get better at that, because I hope to bring you more, especially if you are interested. Okay, so hopefully I will see you for Tuesday Twitch streams. We'll be doing tarot, and if not, I'll see you next week. I hope you have a good week, and thank you for watching.